Alright, in this video I'll be showing you how to add text to your video creation. Remember, this is a picture formulated video, and before I dive into adding of text, I want to show you some secrets, the things which I've done in this video. Let's go. So this is how the video goes. Remember, I told you in the last video that to make your pictures move like this, you add animations, but not all pictures you are going to add animation to. Let's check. Like this first one, I click on it. This is animation. I added animation. Yes, I added animation to this one, but that is out animation. This out animation here. This one at the top here now. Click out there. Click there. I added mini zoom to this one. Mini zoom. Are you seeing it? Let's go back. This first one, I added mini zoom. Mini zoom to it. And make sure that this straight line reaches the extreme. Make sure that it reaches the extreme, and if it reaches the extreme, you mark good. But sometimes as you're creating the video, adding some animations, sometimes the line will not reach the extreme again. It will reduce its height. All you have to do after creating the video, you come back and check if the line reduces. That is the quality of your video. It's the quality of your video, so that your video will not reduce its quality. Don't know whether you're getting me. So that's that for that. Remember, I added mini animation to this one. Let's check what I added here. I added zoom out, and you find that in animation, this one here now. Let's check this one here now. This in animation, you find it here. That's and this is the animation zoom out. This is it. Let's go. This one I added zoom in altogether. Okay. Like this one now, I didn't add any animation. This one here now, I didn't add any animation. All I did here was to go to style. Go to style. This is the style here. This style here. Now click on the style. If you click on it, you choose one of these. You choose one of these and add the style. But don't add the style that's going to be good for your video. Like the style I added was, let's check. Okay, the style I added was 3D zoom. This one here now. This 3D zoom. That was the one I added, 3D zoom. So this is what I want to show you in this. Some you add styles, while some you add animation, depending on what you want to do or what you are creating. And all these things is for your video to look matured. But don't add the one that will scatter the video or make it not to look decent. Let's continue. Now let's dive into transitions. I told you that if you click here, you add transition through there. I've added transition, that's why it crossed itself. Before, it's just like a cube with just a straight line. Now, I've added transition. Look at the transition. The transition here now is superimpose. Something like superimpose or something like that. Let's check it. Okay, that's superimpose. That is it. Like this now is superimpose. This is the superimpose here. This is the superimpose. Let's go. Like I told you, if you want to remove it from transition, all you have to do is to click here. Exactly. Just click there, you will delete the transition. I usually make use of superimpose. I also make use of miss. This miss here. I make use of miss. Let's go. I also make use of cloud. Okay. I make use of this cloud here. Sometimes I make use of this cloud. Sometimes I make use of this one too. This is cloud too. So these are the transitions I make use of, and all these are the secrets behind this, creating a picture animated video or picture formulated video. That is that for that. Now let's dive into text. All I have to do here is to click at this text. Sorry for that. Click at this text here. Click there. Let's go. I will add my text manually. Like as you can see here, we have add tests. That one is adding text manually. This one is auto captions. That is, it will detect your voice note or voiceover and add text by itself, but I don't usually make use of that. Sometimes it might delay time or something like that, because you will have to change some certain things and remove some certain effect that you doesn't like. Sometimes it will not answer you well, like typing the right thing. It will not type in the right thing. So this one is to add stickers. You know what stickers are now? To add stickers. This one is test templates. Test template, like where you can get all these social media stickers or something like that. You can add templates from there. So that is that for that. And another one is if you want to draw a signature or something like that. Let's check what it gives us. Sorry for that. Like this one now is if you want to draw signature. This one is for 𝙀𝘿𝙄𝙏 if you are singing or something like that. But I normally makes use of this add text manually. Have you seen it? Add text manually. Now, adding text here now, I'll have to be checking the voiceover. I'll be checking the voiceover. Let's check the voiceover first. The lantern of hope. That is that for that. The lantern of hope is the first thing, right? Then let's click back on add text. This one is the lantern of hope, but there is a way I normally do it. I have already saved my letters. Okay, this is it. I've already saved it in my WhatsApp and I have arranged it the way it will be. These are the tests I'm going to be adding there. One thing I'll be doing is copy and paste. So let's go. I copy this. I paste it here. Paste it there. The lantern of hope. That is that for that. Then there is another thing I want to show you here. You can click here. To change the text pattern or the fonts or whatsoever. Let's go. Sorry, that is here. Alright. You can click there to change the text pattern or text color depending on what you want. Should I go with this one? This one is also good. But there is this one I want to make use of. I want to add everything manually so that you will know what I'm doing. Let's go to fonts. Let's go to style first. Click at this style here. Click at style. Then let's choose this one. This one here now. Because that's the one I want to make use of. Click there. Are you seeing something? Then let's go to these fonts. These fonts now. Click there. I mean these fonts now. These fonts. Click there. Now there is this font I normally make use of. If you know the name of the font, you can search it from here. Are you seeing it? If you know the name of the font, you can search it from there. I know the name of the fonts, but let me search it. So you can know what I'm doing. Let's check on Merinda. I normally make use of that Merinda. Let's check on Merinda. Okay, this is it. Network is doing it. This is it. Merinda. Are you seeing it? I normally make use of that Merinda because I like it. It suits stories. Now let's go. Okay, click back on styles. I want to show you some certain things. Clicking down here now. You can reduce the opacity. Here is for size. Let's go. You can increase the size. You can reduce the opacity or increase the opacity for it to show clear. You can reduce the opacity. Like me, I do reduce it a little bit. Now the size, I do increase it a little bit. Alright. I do increase it a little bit. Then let's come over here. See this middle here now. This middle. That's where we'll be rebranding our letters from. Our text will be rebranding our text from. Let's go. Now for these colors here, you can change your text color to anything you want it to look like. Like this one is white. Are you seeing it? Like this is good though. This is good. Alright. Let's check how it will look like. Let's continue with this. Alright. Now, under here now, you see stroke. Click on stroke. This stroke here now. Click on this stroke here now. Normal. Then you can increase the stroke or reduce the stroke depending on what you want. Then click at glow. Click at this glow here now. Let's glow it. Wonderful. Now you can click anywhere here. Sorry. You can click anywhere at the middle here. You can click at this down side to choose the color of your glow. Let's go. Right. Now I want to choose dark, a little bit dark. Then I can reduce the intensity. The range, I can as well reduce it depending on how I want it, where I want it to go, my glow to go. I can direct the S offset and the Y offsets. Are you seeing that? So that is that for that. Let's go. It's coming up now. It's coming up. So I'm going to make use of this. Now let's go to shadow. This shadow here. Let's go to this shadow here. this shadow here. Click at the shadow. If you click at the shadow, you choose any color of your choice. You can choose white depending on what you want. Then increase the opacity, reduce the blur. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Reduce the blur. You can distance it depending on what you want. You can distance it. Then this angle makes it either go left or go right. Let's make it look good. So that's that for that. Very awesome. Very awesome. Very awesome. Now, let's continue what we are doing. Where we are going now is this spacing. Click at spacing. Click at this spacing here. Click at this spacing here. If you click at the spacing, for you to space it, either space it out or space it in, click there. Click center align. Then at this downside, you can see character. You can see scale, character, line. That is that. Let's continue. For this character, is for the letters, either to space it out a little bit. For this line is for the downside, depending on what you're doing. But I usually set it at 2. That anyone that will come at the downside will a little bit distance itself. So for this scale is the size. The scale is the size, refers to the size. Scale, so let's bring it up a little bit. Alright, that is that for that. This video is taking a longer time. Now I'm going to cut it here for next time. Next one, I'm going to show you how to arrange your tests. How to arrange your tests in a good way. Arranging your tests in a good way. Thanks for watching and watch out for next